All right, people. All right, people. We are back. It's the first of the new year. The first of the new year. So I think
Happy
there's
New Year, people.
yeah, it's Happy New Year, and you
It's
guys
looking like a great year already for some people. Some people, on the other
absolutely
hand, the
no, no,
year
no.
ended horribly and they don't know what the new year holds for them. It's okay.
It depends on you. It depends on who you're asking. For me,
Yeah, I
it's
know. You
it's
can
a
always put
beautiful
context to
it's a,
it.
it's a beautiful new year. We're excited. We're happy. It's good to
Yeah.
be back again. So, guys, we're hoping to bring you to be more consistent this year, but we know it's not our fault. It's the people at the top. When you're at the top, you have to appease them. You have to appease them that, hey, they tell them that, we're at the top. You can't talk to me anyhow. You have to show me more respect.
Mhm.
But it's a new year, and we all know what goes up must come down. That's the
You
beauty of the
you
law
should
of
be
physics.
used to being appeased because you were used to being at the top and they
No,
used to
no,
appease
but
you.
we've been
Now you
humble.
know what it feels like
No, no, no,
to
we're always
appease
humble.
others.
No, 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 we're always humble. We've always been humble.
You know what it feels like to appease others now.
No, no,
Wow,
no. We've always been humble,
that's great.
and we have a way in which we go about our things. So whatever you guys want to say is up to you guys. But guys, we are back again, and there's no better place to start from than the shocker that we got yesterday morning. I mean, we're all minding our business. I mean, is you're still telling people Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, and I'm wondering. Someone sent to me Enzo Maresca. I said, "What is it again this morning? What is it again this morning?" And then I opened a couple of news outlets, X, and I'm like, "Maresca is gone." I'm like, "What is happening? This is January 1st.
Is
This
it
is
is
January 1st. What is going on?"
it is such a horrible way to start the new year.
Is so, and I went to listen to a couple of Chelsea spaces just to hear what Chelsea fans are saying, and they're upset. Some are happy, some are upset. I think they are kind of. I
It's
think
50.
majority of them are actually kind of upset. They're actually not happy with it. So I'm confused as to, first of all, the sacking. Second, the fans. I'm like, okay, what exactly do you want from a man with what you have? Left to me, this guy has done. Look, we can. It's our job as fans to laugh at Chelsea. That is why we're here.
We love it.
But we love you. But if we're looking at it from a footballing sense, right? You guys are still in the race for top four. You're still in almost. You're in all the competitions with the squad that you have. Let's be honest. This is a man from Championship. He's won you the Club World Cup, won you the Conference League. Let's
Please
be honest. Yeah,
don't be mentioning the Club World Cup. It's a useless competition nobody wanted to go for.
is
But it's
but
okay.
but the fact is, he's bought himself time to even see himself to the end of the season.
So I don't even if he didn't win the Club World Cup, in my opinion, he's done well enough not to get sacked. It's just a
Yeah.
horrible culture at Chelsea to sack at every opportunity. Now, if you think about it, right? We talked about recruitment earlier in the season.
Yes, yes, we did.
That Chelsea did not recruit properly.
Yes,
They keep buying attackers. They didn't sort out the defensive problems that they
yes,
obviously had.
absolutely.
Now, I think looking at all of this total picture that we have now, in my head, what I see with the picture now itself is that it's a management problem from
It
the top.
is
And they are
absolutely.
not, it means it doesn't have any say with recruitment and things like that. That's the conclusion I'm going to draw.
That's the conclusion. Yes,
Yes, because when you listen to some of the stories coming out, there are rumors that they were saying that he should have replaced Cole Palmer early in some games, shouldn't have let him continue to play. That the Chelsea management guys were
yeah. Even Rich James as well.
restrained,
He
that they
played
were not
like three. Yeah,
against selling Cole Palmer and they didn't want him getting injured. All these things I'm wondering. And there are rumors that Todd Bowley comes into the Chelsea dressing room every
to
match game.
trying to give trying to give strategy. So
Pep talks and what is going on? Why are you involving yourself in that?
I was
You know,
asking myself because we used to talk about Chelsea's team. Like they have midweek, and we're like, this is a very strange formation. This it looks. I'm like, okay, where exactly? I think we mentioned that. Okay, especially remember the game against was it Atalanta? I said you had about two right backs. You had Cucurella. Was it not one midfielder and two right backs in the midfield? That was how they finished the game. I was, so now it's all beginning to make sense.
Yeah, I think
Whereby one game you see Garnacho, another game you see Gittins. Is all
if I mean without bantering, being objective, I don't think
yes.
he's a bad coach.
I don't think no,
Especially
no.
with what you
Honestly,
have in I mean
and to be honest, right? The truth is, he actually, yes, we can banter Chelsea, right? But if we're actually being fair, talking about football as a whole, he actually has surprised us.
yes, yes, yes.
A
He's
man
not a
from
bad coach.
Championship,
Mhm.
because like you pick the guy that won the Championship to Chelsea, that's a huge step up.
Usually they mess up.
Usually they mess up. Usually they mess up. They mess up. They do because the pressure, everything gets to them. And let's be honest, we've seen this before with Chelsea. This looks like Pochettino all over again. Because Poch took them from 12 to 6. Summer window came. You fired him. You
I
bought
don't
in
even think
Pochettino.
Poch was this bad. I think Roberto Di Matteo was worse. Won
No,
the
no, we
Champions
can
League and
never say
got
Poch was actually Poch. Actually, it took him time to get the team
yeah.
because he got a lot out of Kopama and those. In fact, Madueke started to pick up, and then summertime. Oh, this guy is going to be dangerous next season once he gets players. But let's be honest, you cannot win. For you to win what you did with this set of players, with these young boys, with Badiashile, Kopama, Fofana, Sanchez, is a miracle. It's a miracle. I mean,
A little conspiracy theory. There are
yeah,
rumors as well that this is all linked to
to Man
Manchester
City.
City. There are rumors that the hammer is about to come down on City
And they
and
need,
that
and it's the
Guardiola
next
is going
person.
to leave and that Maresca is going back to City as Guardiola's assistant.
No, no, say I was going to replace Guardiola.
Yes, no, no, he's going back as his assistant right now to the end of
Oh,
the
okay.
season. That's the rumor I was seeing all over the place yesterday. And that immediately the hammer comes down and City, maybe they can't retain Guardiola, right? Guardiola
The
leaves and
Maresca
Maresca
takes.
steps up. So, and I think I read somewhere where he said he told the Chelsea
Yeah, they said he told
hierarchy
them
that I
twice
spoke with City.
in September and in
I spoke with
mid-December.
City. Yeah.
So this is my thing. If you are speaking with somebody, why are you telling your current employers that you are speaking with them?
No, that's just those of us with integrity, we do that. We don't those of you from the red side of the divide, we understand. That's how you people behave over there. Don't do that over here, okay? We have some integrity. We will tell you, we'll let you know.
So okay, this is my thing. Okay, let's assume you just say, oh, for transparency, Man City have approached me. I spoke with them, but
Yeah,
right now
speak
I'm
with
still
them.
in
Just
Chelsea. I'm still in Chelsea. To be honest, I think clubs always speak to everybody every time.
they speak to everybody.
Players, players.
Nobody's speaking to Amorim and Terry Ten Hag, do. So let's be clear on that one. Nobody's talking to those ones.
You can say what you want to say, but this is the thing about Chelsea. Do you want to build?
Yeah.
What exactly is your plan? Because if you want to be logical, right? Say remove
My
football aside.
bro, that question is a very big question you just asked and you moved on from.
No, no, because let's be
Because,
honest. Because let's look
yeah,
at things. Let's look at things as a whole. If we're all
yeah.
being logical, right? Man, you have said we want to build. That
Mhm.
look, and when you want to build, you have to go through some dangerous paths,
And I
some
think
dangerous
if you look
alleys.
at Man U, they stuck with Eric Ten Hag, gave him time.
Give him time
They
until
stuck with
until
Amorim and they are
and we,
seeing the results.
and we know that it's a even Arsenal stuck with Wenger with Arteta
Arteta. Even
because
Wenger, we stuck with him.
even Wenger you stuck with him because
What
then
are you saying? You know how
after
many
two
coaches Chelsea
seasons
had during Wenger's tenure?
because after 2 seasons we know what Arsenal fans were calling on Arteta said.
Yeah.
So this is the guy. If you look at it, this is literally just 18 months into his tenure, and this is different from and this is where the dangerous part for Chelsea. This is not Abramovich. Abramovich will go out and go and get the next best manager and get the best players.
Why are they not trying to sign McGay?
So this is what I'm saying. It's not about signing.
No
Now,
plan. That's the
that
problem.
is it. So because now Maresca's issue, which was calling out, was I need the experience. I need the experience. And I keep on saying you cannot emphasize the need of experience. I'll give you a good game whereby experience was what happened in that game. Sunderland, Man City, Granit Xhaka, experience of 150%. He dealt,
Experience from Arsenal.
say whatever I want to say, but that's what you call experience. Man
You
City were
sound like
shocked.
a man in pain, and I will soon get to the reason why you are in pain. I'm going to
but,
reserve that pain for you.
but honestly, if you're a Chelsea player, the Garnachos that say, Maresca, the Palmers, all the players that the Liam Delap.
Okay, so before we move on, because we need to
Yes,
move on from this, let's not overflog it. However, Garnacho, what's that other one from Borussia Dortmund?
Gittins,
Getting
Gittins,
Estaval,
Liam Delap, Joao
Liam
Pedro,
Delap, Joao
all of
Pedro.
them.
Those guys did not improve Chelsea. Let's be honest.
No, they did not.
There's no reason to have gotten rid of Madueke, in my opinion, to get Gittins for what you are getting from him.
It's almost like a downgrade. Almost like a downgrade.
Exactly. There's no reason to have gotten rid of Jackson to get Liam Dillard.
But luckily, Jackson will come back since he's on loan. So
Are you sure he wants to come back? That's
no,
the question, because now he would have felt like they treated him bad and he's enjoying life in Bayern.
you know what? Do you know what I'm even thinking now? Sorry, Chelsea fans. You're gonna get a new manager. And when the new manager says, "Hey,
No, no,
Raheem
no, no.
Sterling,
Stop saying they are
Raheem
going to get a
Sterling,
new manager. They are
Raheem,
getting a promoted manager. They are promoting manager from their feeders team.
from
That's
Strasbourg, I'm hoping for that man's. I hope he doesn't accept it." because
if he likes himself, he should stay where he's enjoying his life.
because look, but the truth is in life, you never know.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
the
I mean,
step
you
up
take
can
risks.
work, the step up is a risk. Is a risk. It can be, but majority of time it goes badly for a lot of people. Because this is the thing, Chelsea fans are hurt because now, if you're getting a manager, are you getting a manager for your system that you're trying to play?
They don't have a system.
No, at least they used to have inverted right backs. But honestly, I think I think at the end of the day, like I think we should call it Maresca is the biggest winner here because his resume is not tainted.
At all. I don't think his resume is tainted enough not to get a big job,
Not to get a big job, honestly.
especially with what we have in world football at the moment.
To be honest, I think he shouldn't. Yes, he might feel bad, but I think he shouldn't. He shouldn't. I think it's
Well,
I think that there's more to. Anyway,
yeah,
let's move on. We had some midweek games. The festive, the end of the year games, and they were fantastic and
they were
really good games.
fantastic.
Yeah, they were fantastic. Yes.
Wow, okay. Why is your energy suddenly low? When we were
No,
talking
no,
about Maresca just
no,
now,
no. My energy is still the
your
same. Nothing
voice
has
was
changed.
loud where you
No,
were
no,
all
no,
over
no,
the
no,
place.
no, no,
Now,
no, no,
suddenly, we had some midweek games. They were
no, no, no,
fantastic.
no. My energy
Yeah,
is
yeah,
still
they
the
were
same.
fantastic.
My energy is still the same.
Your energy is still
Yes,
the same.
it's
Put
still the
off your
same.
chest.
A
Off your
couple
chest a
of
little bit.
a couple
Off
of
it.
a couple of maybe shockers, but we all know what it is. Newcastle getting a win at Burnley. I actually thought Burnley were going to do something on Newcastle, but 3-1 there. And I guess the last game for Chelsea for Maresca, 2-2 draw with Bournemouth. These Bournemouth, I have a problem with them. In their previous game, they were beaten hopelessly by Brentford 4-1. Then they see Chelsea, all of a sudden they know how to play football again.
No, so I don't think if you watch that game, right, it was too open.
It was very open,
It
yes.
was very open.
End to
I don't
end.
know why Chelsea decided to play them like that. Listen, I don't care who you are in world football. If you play Bournemouth in such a manner that it is open, they are going to get goals.
They
They
will
might
get
lose
goals.
that game, but they will get goals.
They would, yes.
It was open. Bournemouth could have easily won this game.
They could have, even in the first half.
Yeah.
And something I want to talk about, that penalty, Semenyo and Estaval for Chelsea's equalizer. I've spoken with people and everyone is all living on 50-50.
Yeah, that penalty was. I think he actually stuck his leg back and clipped.
Yes, because I said
And
if you
then
look at it,
went
Semenyo
forward.
was looking at the ball, and what Semenyo did was to try to guide him, just to
Yeah.
show it wasn't a push, it
But
wasn't.
I mean, it's okay. It's a 50-50. Some will call it, some will not call it. And usually with VR getting involved most times,
So my thing is outside of the box, probably is a foul.
it's a foul. Yeah, it will get called as a
Yes,
foul.
but when it's in the box and it's reading to, that's when I say, okay, this is and yeah, Palmer gets his goal and
It's
nothing else,
usual penalty goal.
and nothing else was there for him to show again.
Mm.
But we'll leave Palmer's discussion for another day. We'll leave him. We'll continue to leave him for
No,
another day.
let's cut him some slacks for now. He's just back from injuries. Let's give him a few more games to get his fitness going.
Okay. Okay.
Let's relax. We'll be there for the agenda. Maybe
no,
they know how to do agenda on Saka and Co. and compare him to Palmer. We'll be here for it.
no problem. We'll be there. But anyways, good one for Everton going to Nottingham Forest, 2-0.
He's not looking good for Nottingham Forest. I'm shocked. Nottingham Forest and West Ham at the moment.
I mean, you said your man, no.
Yeah.
I mean, Shondai. These guys they are dancing in relegation zone.
No, but they are not doing bad. They have about 19 more games to save themselves. That's not bad. And they are just a few points away from Leeds. So still a lot of games.
Leeds is doing what they have to do to survive.
You guys might be part of the reason why Wolves will survive now. Let's keep going.
All right, no problem. West Ham Brighton. I think West Ham.
It was a good point for West Ham. I thought they lost that game.
Would you say it's a good point, or this is a game that they should have actually gone out and just get the win?
It was a good point. I'm going to take that 1 point. See, what West Ham needs to do is focus on snatching points here and there. When it's not possible, leave it be. Get a point. If you can snatch a win, snatch a win. You are not in a good place. You can't be going all out.
But my thing with them is, I don't know if you've read the news. They are going to buy one striker from Brazil for 20-something million euros.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe you turn to new Ronaldo.
This is all these unknown entities they go and scout, and the guy will come now. He comes. Once they elbow him, he doesn't see anything.
You won't see him again.
You see him again. But honestly, for every team, the window is open now, and I've been seeing some transfers. I've been surprising me. Pascal Grope is going back to Brighton. He's a Brighton boy. That's the experience for them, because they need it in the midfield. They've not had any experience in that midfield for such a long time. A surprise one. I don't know if you've seen this one. What's his name? Johnson. Spurs to West Ham.
And they sold him at a loss too.
No, I think it was about the same price.
No, they sold him at a loss. I think they sold him at about 20 million less.
But I thought it went to like 30 million.
No, they got him over about 40-something million.
Okay, because I saw it was like 30-something million.
And they sold him about 20-something.
I honestly don't blame the boy. He's going to Spurs. But to be honest, him and Elanga, I think Forest is their level, but they just don't want to accept it. But maybe going to West Ham will actually help him get some playing time.
No, he's not going to West Ham. He's going to Crystal Palace. Bournemouth. Is it not Bournemouth?
No, it's going to West Ham.
Is it West Ham? I thought it was Bournemouth to replace what's his name? Semenyo.
Yeah, really giving him Semenyo. Yeah, really giving him.
Well, I mean, they have to buy somebody when they sell Semenyo now. Maybe
Uh,
Guardiola is trying to buy another league title.
oh yeah, you're right. Crystal
Yeah.
Palace. You're right. You're right. You're right. He will complete the second part of medical today. I think that was yesterday. Yes, yes. That you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. And yeah, and I also oh, I just saw this one on Romano, but I guess we'll just cover a little bit on transfers. But yeah, and the next set of games were played on Thursday. Any I don't know, you're laughing. I don't understand. I'm confused.
This is sweet.
I'm confused.
This is so sweet. Go ahead, go ahead. If you say the next set of games we played on Thursday, it's okay.
Yeah, Thursday was such a drag fest. I didn't even know. I didn't even if you know the funny part is I didn't even watch a lot. I just thought, okay, games. The first game, I said, oh, Liverpool is. I said, Liverpool win this one. There's no point in watching it. I just saw full time 0-0. I said, at Anfield, this Liverpool and slots that we thought they were back. I didn't know that. Leeds dealt with them at their home ground. I was like, okay, that
Yeah.
one passed. Then I realized
Head to head against Leeds this season. It's 3-3-0-0.
very weird Liverpool. You just don't. But we'll leave
We
Liverpool for another
told
day.
them last season that these Ancelot used somebody else's team and tactics. And because there were injuries, Man City was not playing well. Arsenal had a billion. They say, no, you people are giving
So,
excuses. Okay.
so this is what I'm going to say. I just looked at Liverpool's lineup and I saw a strange person at right wing, Frimpong. I said, where did this come from?
He was the one. He played. He played it well, though. He played it well.
So are we looking at Salah's replacement or
I hope they use him to replace Salah. That's my dream. He can run very fast.
because I saw Ekitike, Verts, Soboslai, I was like, okay, but we move on. Then I looked at Crystal Palace, Fulham. I said 1-1. I said, yeah, that kind of result can go either way. Then someone now put on a comment. They said Spurs and
Brentford.
Brentford. Someone said this is such a ball fest that people, these fans are suffering. That the game was so boring that he don't even know how we ended up watching that game. And then the little game I watched was Man City Sunderland. And I said, you know what? This is the game of the midweek. Sunderland were, even though somebody had an agenda before that game, I said, oh, they are playing City, Sunderland will just lay low, just allow City to run them over. But at the end, it was Man City that were lucky.
Oh yes, I had the agenda because when you look at, I don't care what anybody tells me. I've seen it too many times. When teams play Arsenal, they turn into prime AC Milan of the 90s. Let me land with my agenda. You brought it up.
I was talking in general.
It's me. It's not general. I went and I pulled up their formation against Arsenal on their ground.
Okay.
I went and I pulled up their formation against Arsenal on their ground. Right? When you look at that formation, they had 5-4-1.
Okay.
And I checked the heat map of that game. For about 80% of that game was played in the last quarter of their side of the pitch. we're struggling to break them down. They had 10, 11 almost every time in the box.
I mean,
And they sucker punched us and scored 2. The only 2 shots they had on target. They scored. Okay, cool. Against City, they decided to put 4-2-3-1. City could have easily won that game yesterday, by the way. It was one of the most interesting 0-0s I've watched in a long time.
Yes.
Haaland had at least 2 point blanks that the goalie saved.
Yes. Yes, one
What's his
from
name?
Foden and
Savino had one or two that the goalie saved.
the
He had
James
one
and
that smashed over the bar.
Guardiola had one that he nodded the keeper to.
Guardiola had one that I nodded. So it wasn't as if City created a lot of. In fact, let
But
me give you
not
the
that
stats.
much. Not that much because
No,
if
no.
if
City had a total of 14 shots, 4 shots on target, and 5 big chances. Usually, you know what that means. If City creates 5 big chances,
at least two should have gone.
you know what we're talking
But
about.
what I'm
Even if
saying
they don't
is,
score a lot, they will put one in.
but what I'm saying is, game two could have easily have gone because if not, but that's why I always say having a
So
striker is
they missed 2 big chances.
Broby.
They
Just
missed
call it
2 big
Broby.
chances. So let's work based on chances. If they score their own 2 big chances and City scored their own 5, would they have won?
But
The game only became closed up towards the end of the game, maybe last 20 minutes.
Beach is down to one man, Granit Xhaka.
Yeah. In fact,
As as
he led the press. He was practically teaching his teammates when to press, when not to press, when to drop. He was a coach on the field. I agree.
it wasn't just it was he knew when to get those tactical fouls where he just falls in the middle of the pitch and and he grabs the ball
slowed the game down.
and slows and that's what I thought. It takes out the momentum from City. And then City were huffing and puffing. Then they
I
brought
will
in
still
their.
say it again. They might have huffed and puffed. The game was too open. No, but if Sunderland played this way against Arsenal, they would have lost that game. Look at the expected goal for Sunderland was 0.88. For City was 2.24. Against Arsenal, it was 0.41. That was how close they were. That they scored 2 goals from an expected goal of XG of 0.4. Do you know what that means?
We get that. We understand how
you
you're
will not get it because
we
it's
understand.
if City had won yesterday now, you'll be here.
It's just disappointing that when you want people to do the needful, they just disappoint. But at the end of the day, we still know there are still about 19 games to go, so we are not stressed.
Yeah, we are not stressed.
There are still more
taking it one game at a time.
Oh wow,
you are more stressed. See, so and that's another thing with fans of other clubs. When their teams are not doing well, they all suddenly become City fans. I was on social media yesterday now. All Manchester United fans.
I can never support City.
Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, all of them now support City.
I can never support City. I can never support City because of what? It can't be that bad that I want City.
So, do you want us now to win the league?
We'll leave that for another day. Well, congratulations on your win. You beat Aston Villa 4-1.
No, say Arsenal versus Aston Villa 4-1.
Aston Villa lost on Tuesday. Aston Villa lost on Tuesday to another team in London 4-1. Is to be honest, I was not too surprised. I've been saying it. If you check Villa games, they've just been narrowly escaping and getting the win. They've not necessarily been exceptional. But kudos to you guys getting the job done.
Oh, Arsenal forever.
But you guys can't. I don't want you guys to come and say,
the weather.
I don't want you guys to come and start saying you have injuries.
And my heart will leave you never. My blood will forever run through the stone. You stopped with your rambling.
No, I'm wondering if you are done.
Let me give you one more.
Yes, it's your take.
Arsenal forever.
So you people have one song.
Whatever the weather.
You people have one song.
These streets are.
You people have one song. Very disappointing.
And our heart will leave you never. My blood will forever.
Well, on that note, congratulations to the Super
Eagles.
We understand you guys are not.
Okay, go ahead. Let's listen to the analysis of the game.
I didn't watch the game. I have no interest.
You didn't?
I have no interest. I had other things to do.
Why?
There were more
But
important things to do.
but
There were other,
why?
there were more important matches to watch at that point in time.
But why? This is all I feel today is such pain. Pain everywhere. Ah,
There's no pain anyway. There's no pain.
you're not
Did I
feeling pain.
lose? I didn't lose. No, I didn't lose. Yes, I drew. Yes, I
No,
drew
no,
to
we're
the
not
worst
talking
team.
about you.
I
Hey,
drew.
we're not talking
I
about
drew.
you yet.
I drew.
Don't try and
Yeah,
sneak yourself into the conversation. We're
Manchester
talking
United
Arsenal
drew.
versus
Manchester
Aston Villa.
United drew 1-1 to
So
Wolves.
this is my analysis. All right. I thought it was a great performance. I thought the game was going to be close, and it was close initially, right? Um, Aston Villa, they're a great cohesive team. They will, I think they will still win a lot of games this season. Uh, I'll be shocked if they don't get into top four. I'll be shocked if they don't make top four, but I think they will make Europe either which ways, right?
So
No, let me land with my analysis. I gave you time now. You didn't go. Don't interrupt the next champion of the league. Okay. All
God.
right. So, see, you've not seen us become unbearable. Wait, let's win that league first. You are going to leave this podcast for me. All right. So, um, one of the things I've been hoping for all season, just to be a bit objective, is to have a bit more of our players back playing so that we can continue to develop, relationships on the field, right?
Mm.
Again, Califiori is gone again. We still don't have Mosquera back, but on the positive side, right? On the positive side of things, Havertz is back. We have a few more bodies now. Jesus
Mm.
is back, playing well.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Big Gabby is back. Oh,
Mm.
wow. What a welcome sight, Big Gabby, to have him
Mm.
back.
Mm. Mm.
Um, Ben White is back. So at least
Mm.
we can give Timber some rest as well. Timber is also back. Knock on wood, no more injuries until the end of the season.
Mm.
Knock on wood, guys. Um, the game was unexpected for me, to be honest. I didn't think we are going to win that game with such margin.
Okay.
But I'm glad we did, because I've been saying this to some of my Arsenal friends for a while. We need to start to put teams away. The challenge I've seen with us this season is we take a lead, we're leading 2-1, 2-0, 1-0, whatever. We drop deep
Mm-hmm.
and start to defend that lead. I wonder why we do that. Now, if you are defending a lead, let's say against City, I would understand that, right? If you are
Mm-hmm.
defending a lead against maybe even Liverpool, I can understand that. What I don't understand is why we're defending a lead against maybe Sunderland.
Mm.
The draw in Sunderland was us dropping deep. We gave them hope and they took it. We almost did the same against Brighton, right? We need to put teams away such
Mm.
that, let's look at that. We're leading 4-0 against Aston Villa. When they scored the one goal, there was no pressure. Everywhere was still relaxed.
Mm.
Right? That's what we need to start to try to do. Put teams away. Put them to the sword, and everybody will be okay. One other thing that I liked about the game tactically was the fact that Odegaard wasn't playing only to the right. That's one of the things I've complained about him forever, and I think it's an Arteta thing. You are a 10. You should control the front
The
of the
whole
ball,
midfield.
not a part of the midfield where you are only 90% of your passes will go to Saka and you will now stand and expect him to do magic. That's why he keeps getting injured, right? Let's spread it out. And Trossard is playing well. So, trust your teammates. And I think it was a good win. We're 4 points ahead. Thankfully, the City draw also helped yesterday. We have a bunch of tough games coming up.
Mm. Mm.
Um,
Mm. Mm.
like I say, I'm taking it in bunches and package.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
If we can keep, just putting points on the table, keep putting points on the table. It's looking good. So I'm very hopeful. Um, Villa again, I give them kudos. I'm not going to react to whether their coach waited to shake hands or not. It's okay. It's one of those things.
It is
That
disrespect for Mateta, but we understand. All you people are be trying to be at the top. We understand all these behaviors. It's
okay.
nothing new. It's
Okay,
nothing new.
good. Have you taken that out of your system? Good. So back to the more important things. Villa they look good, and a lot of people. I just want to recommend for Chelsea. They always say Chelsea fans will tell us, especially when Villa beats Arsenal, that what's his name? Their coach. His name just left my Emery.
Emery, yes.
Emery is better than Ateta. Yes, we agree. We know. Now that you are looking for coach, why are you not trying to snatch Emery from Villa? Well, we'll leave you to answer that for us.
Well, before we go on to the next, something interesting I just read, and I just noticed truth. This season he hasn't played, so
Who?
Charlotte FC are prepared to offer Harvey Elliott the chance to play on loan in the MLS until June. And I'm wondering, Harvey Elliott, he's been on loan at Villa. He hasn't played at all.
So the
Whether I
problem
was
is
thinking that
the guys,
this
the
guy
guys
going,
ahead of him, the guys ahead of him, they are playing well.
I'm not disputing that, but I've never seen this guy come into any game. You know, we were
Yeah, he
talking about
hasn't
what's
played.
his,
Yeah, he
we're
hasn't played.
talking about Sancho not even doing this or doing that. But I thought Javier Lord going to Villa was, man, that's an attacking option. But
Yeah, even Sancho is getting games.
even Sancho gets, even if it's 10 minutes here, 5 minutes here, even though sometimes I think only the Chelsea game that actually did something. He hasn't impacted, he hasn't taken Villa. But Harvey Elliott, this is a huge surprise. At 22 years, going to MLS, because the rule is you can't play for a third European team. You're already at Liverpool and now you're at Villa. You can't go to a third one in the same season.
But
So the
they are
only
saying
place he
he's
can play to.
ill.
Huh?
How long has he been ill for?
What kind of illness have you had since the
No,
start of
because he says he's expected back. Well, December 17 was what is written here. So and we've gone past December 17. So why didn't he play? He's played only 4 matches
for Villa or Liverpool?
for Villa.
So
He started one. That's man, that's not good.
I mean, that's not good for a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
That is really, really, that's really, really.
Was on the bench in Europa against Young Boys. Was on the bench against Maccabi Tel Aviv. He came
I
on.
mean, look at those teams, Young Boys. If you're not starting in those matches, then something is wrong.
He's not getting a lot of game times.
Something is wrong.
Yeah.
That is all I can say.
That's a good call out. And he's not a bad player. I wonder why even
No, it's
Liverpool
not.
let him leave. All
No, I
those
think
purchases were unnecessary from
so.
Liverpool.
This is what I always say about players. Sometimes timing. I understand why he had to leave because Salah, the person you're hoping to replace, doesn't seem like he's stopping.
No, but is he a right winger? He's not a right winger. He's a
So
mid.
he can play middle, but most times he's always come from that Salah
Because they
position.
always use him to replace Salah to give Salah rest. But he's a
Yes.
midfielder. He's a midfielder.
So it's a very strange one. But whatever, it's Villa.
Let's
They are
hope,
doing.
let's hope the second half of the season
Let's hope so
better
because
for
I
him.
think is he Irish or Scottish? But I think one of whatever. I think his
English.
country.
He plays for England. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, okay. Well, he can't. He has no chance of going to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yes, unless
No chance.
unless there's a extreme sickness
And
and
injuries to
injuries.
everybody in the midfield. Even at that, he still has no chance. Because there are still other English players
There's still
playing
other English
regularly.
players. So, but it's a very weird one for Villa right there. But overall, I think Villa will always be fine.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they can go into this transfer window and buy themselves a striker. I think they also need a striker. as well. Watkins and Marlin, I think they are too similar. I think
Watkins against Arsenal puts that. I thought it was a goal, point blank, facing the keeper in the
so.
first maybe 10 minutes or so.
So that's the thing about Watkins. He's not a prolific goal scorer. Let me
My
put that.
goodness, I
He's
was
not a
like,
prolific goal scorer.
if
He's
this guy had scored this goal, Arsenal might have struggled in that game.
he's more of that guy that will get you 10 to 12 goals a season. Not necessarily the guy to get you 20 goals a season.
Yeah, but Drogba didn't used to get 20 goals every time too. But
No,
the
but
important games, Drogba will score.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What Drogba brings is different for Watkins runs the
True,
channels.
true.
He's
Top
not
top.
a hold up. It's not that I bring is him and Marlins, they're just let's run and shoot, run and shoot, run and finish. That was why I was surprised they saw that guy, Johan Duran.
Why
I
did
thought
they?
that
That one was,
oh
and he
no,
was scoring a lot.
the Abu Dhabi money, you can't blame him. That money was that money was to pay. But funny enough, the guy's in Turkey now. He spent 6 months. He says nothing again.
He left Saudi. I mean, was
He
it
left
Saudi?
Saudi. Yeah, he went Saudi, left Saudi. So because I thought that guy was man, I thought that was like the best.
Wait, it feels to me like you are elongating this conversation because you don't want to talk about the last match on Tuesday. What's
No,
going on?
I thought we talked about it already. I already said
Because the way you are just going on and on about irrelevant things, telling me about
there-
John Duran and all these things, I'm suspicious. And
there's
someone is telling me you don't want to face it.
there's not what there's nothing to run about. As I said,
Manchester United versus Wolves. Clip it.
yes,
Let's have it.
Manchester Manchester United versus Wolves. A it's a disappointing game for the neutrals like yourselves. I know you guys were happy.
No, I'm not neutral. I'm against you. What do you mean neutral? Neutral what?
Okay, those neutral against you all were happy, but for Man United, it was disappointing from all the players and the manager himself. So I put that draw on both the manager and the players. Just a few players, they can put their head up and say, okay, wow, this is this is well done. But we're playing Wolves, one of the worst teams in the league.
Excuse me, sir. Not one of the worst team. That's That's one of the worst team in the history of the league, not in the league, in the history, and it is the
So,
worst team in the league at the moment. So
so
don't
yeah,
go and sugarcoat it.
so having the draw was was disappointing. Especially, I was very disappointed from Matheus Cunha. I expected more from him in that game. You're playing against your whole side. You should at least be showing up. I mean, we know you're a maverick, but sometimes players need to learn when to pass and when to shoot. You can't always be carrying it's I cannot always be having players that because I have three players at AFCON and I have three other players injured doesn't mean that the rest of you cannot stand up against Wolves. Sometimes in
That
the
sounds
old
like an
days,
excuse to me, because you talk about injury now. When I talk
no,
injury,
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is, regardless of me having injuries and players not available, whoever is left in the team should be able to go to that pitch and beat Wolves. I'm not giving an excuse for anybody. Either you're a young boy or you're a first teamer. Playing Wolves at Old Trafford should have easily been a win. There was, like the manager said, there was no fluidity. Also, the manager in some of his decisions, sometimes, I have no issue with Jack Fletcher. Fine, it's good to play, but also you got to also be, you also got to take, what's that word? Take the chance, let it all, bring in more attackers. Bring in more attackers, throw everything into the game. Let's see what happens. Yes, we had the goal back, which was offside, but getting that kind of thing in the 90th minute, no, it's not. It's not what we need. We should be playing Wolves at home and beating them. Getting actually, in fact, I had actually predicted on the Man U app was going to be 3-0 and a clean sheet.
you're always predicting all this. But
No,
you
no,
know
no,
your team now. Wait,
no.
wait, wait,
Yes,
wait.
I know my team,
I
but
want to get an
I,
understanding from you. You are supposed to be knowledgeable in this game, and
I
you
am
know your
knowledgeable
team.
in this game.
You are supposed to, because I'm doubting it now. Because how can you be knowledgeable? You know your players very well. You know your team very well. and you will be predicting 3-0. Even if you score 3, Wolves will still score. You must concede.
It's not about the goal they scored was. I mean,
Was
that's
what?
a free header, which is
Yeah,
on the
so what?
players.
So what?
But as I said, my
Even me, that I'm
expectation.
an Arsenal fan with the best defense in the league. I don't go every week predicting 3-0. 3-0. You will
I
be
believe
predicting
because I believe in my team.
you believe in these guys.
Yes, Manchester United, I support them regardless of whoever is. As long as you put on this jersey and these badges on it,
Bro,
I will always support
I'm
you.
not saying you will, if you like, drill a hole inside the badge. I'm not saying don't support. I'm not saying you will not win. I'm saying
I will
it
always
doesn't make
back my
sense to
team.
me if you 3-0 United.
Why not? Why not against Wolves? Why not?
If I was a betting man, I would have won a lot of money on United this season that
I
they
want to
will
ask
concede
you,
and Liverpool.
when we played them 4-1, right? If I beat you 4-1, why did I go to my house and beat you 3-0 with a clean sheet?
Because you will concede. That 4-1 tells me you must concede.
Not necessarily.
Concede.
Not necessarily. But
how many games have you not
second
considered
half
this
of the
season?
season?
How many games have you not considered this season?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many games I've not considered.
So
but this second half of the season,
and you thought Arsenal beats them. Arsenal struggled. Me, I beat them 4-1.
No, you struggled. You struggled because if not for it was an own goal that helped you.
Let me ask this question.
But it's what it is. It's part of the game.
No, I'm going to ask you a question before you run. I want to ask you a question.
It's part of the game.
No, you have to answer this question for me.
I'm listening.
When you were abusing Arsenal, that you was struggled, you scored on goal, both goals against Wolves.
I said own goals is part of the game.
No, would you have taken one of or two of those own goals 2 days ago, 3 days ago?
Own goal is part of the game.
Would you? That's not the question. Would you have taken one of the own goals?
Oh, as I said, cards, injuries are
that's part of the game. Question. Stop asking.
It's part of the game. A goal is a goal.
Would you have taken one of those own goals as an extra goal?
As I said, a goal is a goal.
Would you have taken one of the own goals?
For some strange reason, on that day, Wolves decided that, oh wow, is now want to start gaining points. But
Wolves, they've had 2 points all season. 2 points. Your shameless team decided to give them 1 point.
And don't worry, it's not a problem. I'm just disappointed that we've had about 2 opportunities in which we shall gain access into the top 4 and even closer to first position, and we've blown those chances. But it's one of those things. It's part of the game. It's still a long season. There are still matches to be played.
Can I do my analysis now that you've done your motivational talk?
I didn't give any analysis against Arsenal, so there's no analysis against Manchester United.
I'm looking at this team. Dalot, I wouldn't even mention Heaven. He's a young chap. Dalot, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, leave out Ugapi. Is a Zaxi, Cunha, leave out Dogu, Shesko. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a strong enough team to beat Wolves. You have no excuse.
That is what.
And your coach, your shameless coach, post-match interview was spent half the time talking about we lost players to the African Nations Cup.
It's normal.
He's a shameless human being.
There's nothing to be.
I wish it was Todd Bowley that bought your club. He would have sacked on the spot yesterday. I love Todd Bowley. I love that. What was that coach in Nottingham? That owner of Nottingham Forest. The Greek billionaire. He would have sacked. He would have sacked him on this. As he's giving that commentary, the owner, they will show the owner standing up and walking into his office.
And that is why those people are where they have their wedding.
They would have sacked him. See, they're on top of you. Chelsea is on top of you.
They're not on top of me. They're on top of you. It's just based on goal difference.
It doesn't matter. They're on top of you. If the league finishes today, Chelsea is going to Europa.
You see, I've been noticing this thing about Arsenal fans. Any small thing, if the league finishes today, if what comes to everything is you want.
Yes. Because we live in the moment. We cannot kill ourselves.
People are saying if COVID-19 should come back again, at the end the league.
Yes, we've so much suffered that now we've learned to live in the moment.
You people are just looking for the league to just end.
Lads.
You people are looking for a way.
Did you notice that I've not criticized him for formation though. His tactics. I've not. In my opinion, he's learning as well.
We know we've accepted he's learning on the job. We've
He's
taken
learning
that,
as
yes.
well. Now he's realizing that I cannot continue to be stupid and be adamant in one tactic. Now to that game, he played 4-2-3-1 in that game. Even though I thought, like you said, I support you, it was stupid. Why are you playing two defensive midfielders against Wolves? You started with Tate and Casemiro.
No. The thing is, when he started, I could understand because on the bench were all the under 21s.
Bro, throw in Obi. Obi is a goal
what I
scorer.
said. That is what I said. That what you start with, right, is not what you should end with.
Yeah.
In the 70th minute,
take those ones out and put in
there. Just throw it,
and give one of those boys a chance to
yes,
do something extraordinary.
Yes, just throw them in. As I said,
again, it's still a learning process. Arteta too does it. He does it when we are chasing game now. He will go and bring this thing. They do it. All these new generation coach, they are not crazy. Like that's why I miss them. Wenger, them.
You just feel like okay, because you be like, okay, what is the worst that will happen?
What's there to lose? You're already drawing the game anyways.
You're already drawing. Just throw everything at it. We've seen matches whereby you can even end with two defenders.
And the data shows that Wolves most times they don't. At least this season, they don't score more than one goal. They already got their one goal on the 45th minute.
So the thing is,
the chances are that they are not going to score another one is very high. So risky.
The thing I always say, it's better to risk and lose. Whereby your guys are up front, they have a counter. Guess what? Like we threw everything at it, and they got the goal. It happens in football. Whereby they just one corner, your players are all.
The guy already brought in Tolu Arokodare. Where are they going to counter and score? Is Tolu leading the line? That one cannot see. If that one is running and the whole United defense, they are walking back, they will catch him.
So, but the thing is, I get it. He's learning on the job. He's disappointed. This is Manchester United.
See, now I'm being objective. You see, as I'm very objective, Mike.
No. I'm always objective.
You are learning on the job too, so it's okay. We understand.
I can never give any praise to Arsenal. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever.
It's okay. You get used to it. It's all right.
Nothing whatsoever. But honestly, Amorim, yes, I do like you, but sometimes you have to understand that yes, you've made mistakes. We understand. You're a young man. Mistakes are bound to happen. But you see, take all the big managers that we talk about in history today. Let me tell you what has changed them. Even Arteta now is learning. Sometimes you just have to take that risk. Because that's what defines you as a manager. That day that you bring in that young boy, and that young boy comes in and changes it, that is what you are known for. When you change the Alex Fergusons, the Arsene Wengers of today.
That's why we got the Machedas of this world now.
It is one day that because I keep on telling like it is one day all these guys.
Januzaj. Do you remember Januzaj?
I remember Januzaj. It is one day that all these guys will get. It was one day that Theo Walcott came out.
Yeah.
It was one day that Saka
came out. You have to take a risk. It
is one day. We're not saying that I should pressure them, but sometimes there are matches that I'm not saying you should throw them when you're playing.
Not a young coach. You slipped that one in. Don't be.
No, what I'm saying is, he's 40
years old already.
He's still a young coach. But what I'm saying is,
a young coach. Then
I'm not. How old is Arteta? He's like 40 something.
He's 43. Your coach is 40.
Arteta is older than him now.
So what? They are age grade. If it's Africa, they can be in the same class.
So, but the fact is, there's a reason why Ancelotti is Ancelotti today. Ancelotti will tell Hendricks, go and play. There's a reason why Zabi is struggling today.
It's time to take that risk.
They don't risk.
But again, let's be honest. Let's put some context to it. Some of those old coaches too, they might have been a bit more careful in the early years of their career. Because the more you get sacked,
yes, but what I'm saying is, it is in a game like Wolves. You put those young boys and say, "What's the worst?"
Yeah, I get that.
They will not throw them. They will not throw them in the heat of the moment of Arsenal, Man you know the heat, the pressure. Not everybody can withstand the pressure on that kind of game. You enter Emirates, some of these guys just putting on. Once they enter Emirates, they're already overwhelmed already. Some people, once they start hearing their name, Saka, Saka, is it media calling like this? You're already distracted. So sometimes when you're chasing a game, just throw. You never know what will stick. And the young boys that are coming through, I keep on telling, look, in football, it's always about opportunity. If you don't take it, that's the end. Today we are talking about Harvey Elliott going to MLS to go and find playing time.
It's sad, man.
This it is sad, but these are all challenges. But anyway, guys, it's there's
Few,
another
few
game
games
week.
tomorrow. Yeah.
There are games. There are games. Should we just do a quick prediction for the games tomorrow, and
Yeah,
then
let's just
we
do prediction.
and then we just round up
Mhm.
for today. Let's just within the next 2 to 3 minutes. I'm just trying to open this up. There are
Villa,
no
Nottingham
games today.
Forest.
Okay, I think that's the early kickoff. Villa,
Yes.
Nottingham Forest. I think Villa should bounce back. They are playing at home. I'll probably give, but
Prediction.
Nottingham.
Prediction. You are doing analysis again.
I'm
Prediction.
not. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think.
Villa is going to
Two
win. 2
one.
1.
I say 2-1.
2-1 from my end. Brighton,
Brighton,
Burnley.
Burnley. I think Brighton will win this one. So I'll probably say a 2-0. 2-0 Brighton.
I think Burnley scores. I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2. Wolves West Ham. I'm actually going to watch this game.
Yeah, because
So,
it's 6 pointer.
is this? I don't think it's a six, but I think this is their second leg.
No, it's a 6 pointer for West Ham. That's what it
For
means.
West Ham, well, that's true. For
Because they
West Ham,
need that 3 points to you can't keep giving points to your colleagues in relegation.
I'm actually going to call this a draw.
I won't call it a win for West Ham.
I'm going to
They are
call
going
it
to
a
show
draw.
United how it's done. 2-1 West Ham.
Bournemouth, Arsenal. I think Bournemouth like to play the big boys.
City has refused to carry Semenyo. They want him to score against Arsenal.
Definitely, that is what he's going to do. But
That's fine.
I think Arsenal will edge it. But I think it will be a slim win. I'll probably say 2-1, 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going to do a 3-0 Arsenal.
3-0 Arsenal.
Shut them
Okay,
out.
Leeds, Manchester United.
My boy Leeds. I'm back with Leeds now. Let me call it. Leeds, they always show up at home. 2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds. Okay, I'm going with my team. 4-1 Manchester United.
There's no bass in your voice. God.
I'm calling it 4-1 Manchester United.
No bass in your voice.
Okay, Everton, Brentford. I think Brentford will win that game. I'm going to go with Brentford.
I'll
2-1
do
Brentford.
1-1.
Fulham, Liverpool. To be honest, these are two teams I don't even understand. You don't even
I'm
know.
struggling. I'm calling it a draw. 0-1.
I'm actually going to call it a draw. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Newcastle. I'll just give this to Newcastle. They are playing at home.
Yeah.
When they're at home, they are.
But again, Crystal Palace, they do well away too. That's something you need to take into consideration.
I think they are missing. What? You're right too. They can put up a fight away, but Newcastle at home,
it's too much for them.
It's too much for them.
So what do you call it?
Newcastle win. I'll say Newcastle win. Newcastle 2-0 win.
2-1 Newcastle.
2-1. Spurs Sunderland.
Draw.
Much.
I'm going to call it
Sunderland win. Sunderland win.
Spurs, they play well at home.
So
they don't score a lot of goals though. So that's
you can't predict Spurs.
I'm going to call it a draw. 1-1.
I think I'll go with you on that draw. I think Sunderland will just want to be resistant. The Blues game. I think Premier League knew something when they put this game to be the last game of the weekend.
Yeah. Manchester City versus Chelsea.
The Enzo Maresca derby.
Caicedo is out.
That's very true. And this guy is back now. He played in the last game. Rodri is back. I think Haaland is going to.
I don't think so. Well, yeah, Chelsea's defense sucks. But again, quick analysis on this before we go. Chelsea, they turn up, and I'm
When
not saying
everything is against, when the odds are against them, you're very right. When the odds are
when
against them, they
they
turn up.
always turn up. So I feel it's going to be closer than you think. Man City might edge it. I'm going to call it for City, but it's going to be closer than you think. I'll call it a 2-1.
A managerless Chelsea. I think Man City are hurting. That defeat, that draw to Sunderland will be hurting them. I think
And I
Man
hope it
City.
has taken a lot from them too physically. Those Sunderland guys, they ran for 1998.
You know what? Let me change my prediction. You just said something. I'm going to give Spurs to be. I think Sunderland are tired. I think
Those
they're
Sunderland guys, they
they
wanted
run.
to kill themselves. They were throwing bodies at the ball.
Yeah,
They
I'm
themselves
changing.
will not mind to rest with this sports game and lose.
They just
Just
say,
rest.
coach, we are going away. No one will kill us. We are not going for the league. No one will kill us even if we lose this one.
Let's rest a little bit.
Let's 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 rest a little bit. I'm changing my prediction. Spurs will win that game 2-0.
2-0, okay.
Man City, Chelsea. I'm going with Man City on this. So I think
Yeah,
a
2-1.
2-0 win. I'm going to go with 2-0.
2-0. I think Chelsea will score. And the reason why Chelsea will score is because City will dominate. Watch this. Chelsea will hit them on the counter. And
With the
Chelsea will be
fast
more
players.
clinical than Sunderland.
That's also possible because I've always said it from time. Man City don't have a good defense this season.
Sunderland got through a few times yesterday. They could have scored 1 or 2
Yeah,
goals.
Broby. I think you're like one
If
time.
when they remove Broby, I saw what you always said about them taking out Broby and bring
Isidore.
That
He
guy is
doesn't up.
useless.
He doesn't offer
He's
anything.
useless. He's like he's sleeping on the field.
You just see. You see. I'm not saying Broby is
No,
a top
he's
guy,
not like he's
but
technical or good, but he
he
will disturb
runs.
the
He
defense,
disturbs you.
stretches the
He's
defense.
running. He's stretching. It's like it's almost like a Jackson,
Yeah.
but Jackson has a better finish. Broby, and the crazy thing is, I've seen 2 matches. He always gets one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Yeah. He
I
got
don't know.
one
He does
yesterday
it.
too that he whacked at
He
Donnarumma.
does at Donnarumma, but honestly, is at Sunderland. If he was at Man U now, they would have nearly killed him. But anyway, guys, that is it for us. It's a new year, and we hope to get more information. And I think this January, I think we're going to have a transfer show, right? Just a quick
Yes.
30-minute show
One of
once
the
a week, just to give you the latest transfers and
yeah.
talk about, and also as the later stages, the Super Eagles,
What is that?
the great Super Eagles are on the run to win the AFCON. And we all know those that are supporting Super Eagles. And when we win the trophy, we would shame those that don't support us. But anyway,
I will
guys.
support them when they get to the final.
Anyway, guys, have a good new year. We're wishing you nothing but the best in this new year. And please do all the good stuff. Like, subscribe, comment, share, tell your friends, and your other friends, and everyone to come to TNT Sports and
Yes, I
support
mean, if
us.
you are looking for not just banter vibes all over the place, some serious analysis of the game, knowledge of the game, what are the guys?
Yes, we are.
Listen to us.
Yes, especially if you support the red side of Manchester.
It doesn't even matter. Just listen to us.
Anyway, guys, have a good one. Thank you so much.
Bye.